Hey everyone, what is going on? So we are showcasing another Ultra League set, and this time this trainer is actually using Torterra. So when I saw Torterra, I was really excited to showcast it because it's a Pokemon that has been good for specific Silpharina Cups like the Boulder Cup, but honestly I've never really seen it. I don't think I've ever seen it in the Open, Great, or Ultra League, this case being the Ultra League, because we just have other powerful Razor Leaf uses, like Victor Bell, especially for the Great League. So it's definitely going to be really exciting to see how this trainer uses Torterra and how exactly they go about using it. So they're also using Melmetal and Giratina, two powerful Pokemon that we see quite often, especially that Giratina. But right now, Melmetal comes in, going to shield this Flamethrower. Yep, going to be a Flamethrower. And this Melmetal, okay, probably another Flamethrower. I mean, Melmetal could definitely take it. Not going to take it, okay. So, yeah, I guess if you're the Melmetal, you definitely farm down at this point. So, able to farm down that Togekiss. Let's see what comes in. Going to be a Swampert. Okay, so probably back-to-back superpowers, or at least going for one and then getting to another one. So, superpower number one, yep, back-to-back superpowers. Going for another one. Charged up a bunch of energy. So, Swampert going to go ahead and shield that. Switching into Torterra. Torterra's trying to go down. In comes Charizard. Charizard's going to be hit with this charge attack. Unless if it shields, it's going to have to shield. No, it's not going to. Oh, the opponent's out of shield. Never mind. Torterra able to knock out that Charizard in one hit. It's supposed to be weak to Charizard, but it's able to knock it out with Stone Edge. In comes Melmetal. Melmetal, unless this is an Earthquake, is not going down. It's not an Earthquake. It can't be. Nope. Hydro Cannon. Melmetal is able to get to a superpower, and this is going to knock out that Swampert. Wow. So we saw that Torterra knocking out Charizard. That's something that Victor Bell cannot do. I just mentioned how Victor Bell was so good, but Victor Bell cannot knock out a Charizard. I mean, Razor Leaf's still doing a good amount of damage to a Charizard, but it doesn't have Stone Edge. So there you go, the benefit of Torterra, I guess. So leading with Torterra again against Charizard. Okay, so as a lead, obviously this is terrible. So you're probably gonna have to bail. Yep, bailing into Giratina. You know, you'd have to watch out Melmetal and Torterra being weak. Did I say Stone? Oh no, yeah. This Giratina is going for Ancient Power. Never mind. So Ancient Power, going for Ancient Power. And we'll have to see what this Gramble does. Probably tries to farm down. Oh, cannot get to another Ancient Power. That is totally fine. In comes that Razor Leaf monster. Absolutely shredding this Gramble. So Gramble going for a charge attack, but Torterra will shield it. I'm assuming the Charizard will come in, but Charizard's probably going to be hit by this Stone Edge. But we'll have to see. Is he going to go for Sandtomb or Stone Edge? Might shield this? No, not gonna shield it. Going to be a Dragon Claw, calling out the bait, able to get to his Stone Edge. Charizard does have two shields, so I cannot imagine Charizard not shielding this. So it does go ahead and shield that, but hey, at least it was able to pick up a shield, right? In comes Melmetal. So interestingly enough, Melmetal actually wins this fight because of Rock Slide. And so it should win, but we'll have to see, unless if that Charizard is up significant amount of energy. But it looks like back-to-back Rock Slides coming. So Rock Slide number one, going to be shielded, can get to it. But did that Charizard switch out? Looked like the Charizard might have bailed. We'll have to see. No, it did not, so that's going to be enough to knock out Charizard. In comes Togekiss. Togekiss going to be hit with this Rock Slide. Melmetal's absolutely going to town. So this is probably not going to knock out the Togekiss. Nope, but it's going to do a lot of damage. Can Melmetal get to another Rock Slide? It looks like it can. It can. Melmetal absolutely resisting Charm, able to get to another Rock Slide. So this Rock Slide is going to knock out the Togekiss. Wow, a couple games. These last couple of games, I thought he was going to have a difficult time, but actually able to win. So really well played. Again, jumping into another match, this trainer is rank 8 on their way to rank 9, so a really high rank. So way to go with Torterra, leading with Torterra against Venusaur. So we'll have to see how this plays out. Obviously, Venusaur going to be doing neutral damage, so Torterra might want to bail, able to bail to catch the Frenzy Plant, so nice switch into a Giratina. We'll have to see if the trainer has an answer. It looks like, okay, Venusaur is switching out into Drapion, Ice Fang Drapion, so that is doing a lot to Giratina because it is an ice attack, of course. But this Dragon Claw is going to connect. Oh, well, it's going to be shielded, but anyway, going to get to another Dragon Claw. So this Dragon Claw, let's see if this goes through. Probably no shield. Yep, no shield on the Drapions, and Drapion will go for a charge attack. Could be Fell Stinger. Let's see. No, going to be Crunch. That will be enough to knock out the Giratina. In comes Melmetal, which resists those Ice Fangs. Charging up extra energy, able to get to the Rock Slide though, going to get it off, and this will be enough. Should be enough, right? Yeah, will be enough to knock out the Drapion. And we'll have to see what decides to come in. Currently up a shield, but lost switch advantage, so we'll have to see. Going to be a Venusaur. Okay, so Venusaur, well, Melmetal actually resisting both of Venusaur's charge attacks. Although Melmetal is really squishy, so it probably just takes a couple of Frenzy Plants to knock out Melmetal anyway. However, he is currently up a shield, so going to shield that Frenzy Plant. And get to a Rock Slide, charging up extra energy, going for the Rock Slide before another Frenzy Plant can come out. So this Rock Slide will be enough to knock out that Venusaur. In comes Giratina. Giratina going to be hit with this Rock Slide. Let's see, will we see the shield? We might. We do see the shield. Okay, switching into this Torterra. Now, Razor Leaf is resisted, of course, by Giratina, but Stone Edge is not. So we'll have to see if... yeah, I mean, getting to the Stone Edge relatively fast, actually able to take another Dragon Claw. Not going to use the shield, probably saving it for Melmetal. So... able to get to it before he goes down. This is probably going to do a lot of damage, right? I would imagine this doing a lot of damage against Giratina. A decent amount. Not a crazy amount, but not bad. So Giratina is getting really low. In comes the Melmetal. So Melmetal going to be hit with the charge attack. No shield coming out from that Melmetal. Giratina getting to another charge attack. Going to have to shield one of these attacks. So it's going to be another Dragon Claw, but again, you're going to have to shield. This Rock Slide not going to be enough. Needs 2 Rock Slides. So this, what I assume to be a Shadow Sneak, we'll have to see. No, going to be another Dragon Claw, so maybe that Giratina has Ancient Power as well. Although I feel like if you do, you probably go for the Ancient Power to attempt for the boost. But anyway, needs to get to one more charge attack. Able to get to a Super Power, even though this is double resisted by Giratina. It's still going to be enough to knock out Giratina, so really well played. So you could see also the power of Torterra as well, right? Because generally speaking, as I mentioned, there's other Razor Leaf uses like Victreebel, which we see a lot in the past, Shadow Victreebel, especially in the Great League. But when it comes to Torterra, I mean, it has different charge moves, so it has like Stone Edge, which is going to hit like Charizard or Fire types in general for super effective damage. So switching into Honchkrow, pretty interesting. Torterra is going to bail into Melmetal. Now, Honchkrow is actually not a bad Pokemon. The only thing is it is really squishy, but it does do a pretty good amount of damage, and it gets to the charge moves fast. So this Rock Slide will be enough to knock it out unless the opponent shields, which they do. Trying to get to another charge attack. Here we go. So this charge attack going to be a Dark Pulse, so Melmetal definitely opting to shield that. Melmetal, can he get to another Rock Slide? Able to get to another Rock Slide before Dark Pulse comes out. So again, this will be enough to knock out the Honchkrow, but Honchkrow will shield it up. Melmetal's going to shield as well, expecting to win the race to the Rock Slide. Should be able to win it compared to getting to the Dark Pulse from Honchkrow. We'll have to see. Yep, able... Ooh, not quite. But is this a Sky Attack or is this going to be a Dark Pulse? We'll have to see. Going to be a Dark Pulse. That will be enough to knock out Melmetal. So nice play on the opponent's end. Razor Leaf able to shred that Honchkrow even though it resisted. In comes Togekiss. Togekiss going to be hit with this Stone Edge. Oh man, that is doing a tremendous amount of damage. Able to just farm down with Razor Leaf. Look how powerful Torterra is against those flying types, right? Definitely doing a lot of damage after shielded down. That Stone Edge, absolutely devastating flying types, fire types. We're seeing it with Charizard, which is double weak to it. So Stone Edge, not Stone Edge, but what was that? Santum lowering the defense. So nice play, lowering the defense of Melmetal. Okay, so Torterra does go down, but it already did its job. Now that Melmetal's defense is forever lowered, in comes Giratina. Giratina doing a lot of damage with Dragon Breath. Rock Slide definitely not going to be enough. Going to be able to... Could have farmed down, could go for the Dragon Claw, doesn't really matter. Going for the Dragon Claw, and that's going to be enough to knock out Melmetal. So fantastic game. Again, you could just see, I mean, Torterra, it's definitely a Pokemon I've never even considered. My fan favorite Razor Leaf user is probably Shadow Victreebel, and that's even for the Great League. This is the Ultra League. So again, okay, next up, it's going to be the Grass Final Evolution starters. We have Torterra versus Venusaur. We'll have to see how this plays out. Torterra going to switch, trying to catch the Frenzy Plant, not able to do so. In comes Togekiss. Okay, this is going to be a tricky situation. Ancient Power, going to be doing super effective damage. but it was nerfed, so it really doesn't do that much. So trying to get to another one, able to, oh, not quite. That Togekiss does throw a charge move. Nice counting on the opponent's end, so that Ancient Power will knock out the Giratina. In comes Melmetal. So Melmetal, because Togekiss used its energy, not going to worry about the Flamethrower, charging up enough for 2 Rock Slides, going for 1 before the Flamethrower comes. Obviously, you don't want to risk it. So in comes Scizor. Okay, so we see a Scizor, shiny Scizor at that. Really cool. So this Rock Slide is going to be neutral. Scizor does protect itself. And trying to get to another one, able to get to it. Okay, maybe that Scizor's charging up energy. Maybe it's not quite at a charge move. So Rock Slide doing a lot of damage. Again, it is neutral. So this Scizor going to throw what I assume to be a Night Slash. So Melmetal is going to shield. Going to be that Night Slash. Going to throw another one. Will this be enough? Melmetal gonna block it, so it's not gonna be enough. I don't think it would have been anyway, but charging up extra energy, bailing into Scizor to catch that nice Night Slash. Really nice switch. So Night Slash going into Torterra. Again, Scizor does resist Razor Leaf, but Razor Leaf is so powerful, it's still doing a lot of damage. Able to go for the Sand Tomb. This definitely should be enough. I mean, Sand Tomb is a weak move, but it should definitely be enough. But that Scizor protects itself. Going for a charge attack, and this is going to be enough to knock out the Torterra. Of course, Iron Head. So coming in with Melmetal, because it lowered the defense, with Sand Tomb able to farm it down. But Venusaur comes in. Venusaur, this is definitely going to be enough to knock out Melmetal, right? Yeah. So Melmetal is deleted, and going to go ahead and lose that one. Now, that was the final game. So going 4-1. Thank you so much for checking out my latest video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to follow me on Twitter. If you like this video, check out one of my other videos that you'll probably enjoy.